Ben also won his gold Platinum Diamond Cup himself, $10, and he beat the best dudes on Ranked at that level. So it was Ali that he beat. He's top diamond. He's not out of this at all. He's got a chance for sure. Let me just probably turn this off. Maybe one more. Okay, so we have the one rack so far. Put up the old tabs. Whoa, I almost just glitched my whole computer. And productions. So Ben starting off defensive is going to get some gas, some units. This could be some kind of one base. Too early to tell. Captain, I assume we'll just go one racks expand. That's the most common. Captain's really going to like to see that expansion because he's not expanding, so his early aggression will work really well, hopefully. I tend to agree with him because I don't know what he's doing. He's really lucky that he got into the main there. Doesn't get anything yet, but he has managed to pull Ben off the line. him out. Did he get cloak? No, so it's just going to be a harassing Banshee to pull probes off the line again. So this is, he's just trying to annoy them. 3, 4. Meanwhile, the Hellions are just fighting the Zealots out. Wow, okay. So that's really, really smart. He has a Banshee harassing, which pulls all the Stalkers back, and then the Aliens have free reign over the Zealots and Sentries. I definitely have to do that myself. So by keeping the 2 Stalkers there, he's managed to stop that second Banshee. He has killed off a few Hellions, but Captain has actually traded evenly. I think in this case would be pretty bad. Let's check the units lost. No, he's actually traded very well. But 2 base Protoss against 1 base Terran. 1 base versus 1 base is pretty bad. But if the Protoss had 2 bases, then he'd really, really far ahead. So basically, Captain will have to win with this. He doesn't have any follow through, unless he plants down some kind of base very, very soon and has some awesome defending skills. Ben's just gonna max out. Not surely. Both players have been hindered economically. Captain's run out of Hellions almost. He's not producing anymore. He's just trying to go for 1-1-1 Protoss style, TVP style. Gets a scan off. So this is what he sees. He sees 4 gates. That's not really going to tell him much at this point in time. He didn't see the robo. So he's going to miss all the tech. So he's moving out now, and of course he won't know about the Immortals or the Immortal. Let's see, he's getting out more Immortals, putting down the Temple Archives. He wants Storm. Doesn't have charge. He's got no upgrades. Both players have no upgrades. Ben is going pretty zealot heavy. He's not going to have much with those Banshees. The tank siege up. Ben forced to retreat. He just walked in zealots, and that's going to really suck for him because he's going to waste another round now to get 6 Stalkers or however many days he's got. And yeah, Captain is just microing this really well. He knows it's all in, as I was saying before, so he's even just pulled every single worker. So that's something that is also pretty smart, because most people, they don't pull all their workers if they know they're all in. Let's see what the Immortals can do. So I'm going to try to focus down that tank. 1 goes down. The choke that these bunkers are creating and just funneling these zealots into death. He scored even more zealots instead of Stalkers. So he's I don't know why he'd do that. He needs something for the Banshees. He's chronoing the rest of his gates, but Captain, you know, having pulled all the probes. Oh, that's nasty. All funnel into that tiny section, and all Ben got was the barracks. I mean, the bunkers, basically. Captain, easy there. a bit distracted. So here we go. This is Ben's chance to redeem himself. It's best of 3, so the way to punish that kind of build that Captain pulled last time is just to play off the 4-gate, because Hellions aren't really going to do very well in small numbers against the 4-gate. If he goes like Stalker heavy, then that's fine. It's been first move, he's chronoing workers, he's gonna play macro game. See what Captain does. 1-rax expand, or does he want to do the same thing? 끝내 거야 그게 마지막 나이를 말하는 거라면 나도 빛을 잃어버린 나이 DBS 같은 침묵의 노래를 부르는 사이 답변하고 말았어 이게 결정적 차이 언제부터인가 이 땅에서 노래가 살아서 그때를 생각하면 나는 뱉죠 한 번도 잊지 않았어 널 보며 자랐어 난 아직도 내 적에게 분명한 랩을 뱉어 지나진 거든 내 소리를 묶거든 끝에서 끝으로 할 수 없는 Pro gets through and set a nice circle. Captain sends his scout. And yep, he's got the gas again, so yeah, exactly the same opening. He's going to possibly 1-gate expand before. Steals a bit of mineral. Ben's getting the stalkers, and that's the best thing you can do against the same game as last time. So she's got the 2-rax open up. Does he get the stim? Concussive. Yeah, 2-rax opener. So Captain would be putting some early pressure with some concussive marauders. His biggest hope is to just take out enough of Ben's army to bother him. But if Ben has expanded, then it's possible he can just destroy the expansion. But Ben is not doing that. He's going into 3-gate, 4-gate robo off 1 base. So I think this might be a bit of an all-in, because I don't think you can really support that much going for that long without getting economical disadvantage. So these stalkers are going to meet these forces or not. Oh, he sees the pylon, so he should know that that's going to be a 4-gate. or at least some pressure that he's stopped. Well, he's pulled off workers. He's going like one base all in, but it's not. It's a half all in because he's got his second CC on the way and is fully saturated at the main, so they're just like excess workers. Now Captain is really far ahead in supply. The army supply is slightly in Captain's favour, but with the SEV advantage, you know, oh, sorry, I missed that. Some Blink Stalker build. So Captain completely misread that, and so did I. He's gonna get the stim. He's cancelled the stim. That's awesome. So now he'll just kite back as far as he can. Oh, nice blink there, saving that stalker. He's gonna take out as many probes as he can and get out of there. And get out of there. So yeah, that was deadly. That was really, really deadly. So Ben is going to be slightly ahead now. Should use the observer to find out exactly where Captain's army is and just play against that. Captain's lifting up is natural. He knows he can't do anything. But if Ben has this observer on following that army, then he can know exactly. Oh, he's just going to pick off Marines here and there. That is so annoying when Protoss does that, because when they lose shields, they lose nothing. But there goes the observer, and Ben didn't have a backup observer ready, so that might force the brakes on for a minute. And backup observer's coming now. I'd like to see him warp in another observer because in this position I think he'd be happy to trade scans for observers. So he's Captain scanned the expansion. He's getting the starport ready, possibly for a base trade. But Ben hasn't reinforced this in a while. He's busy getting a defense at his base, but I don't know, I think maybe a few cannons would be a bit better than just some stalkers. So Captain's going to retake. He tried to retake his natural. Ben's there waiting. He had to get some damage down. Oh, if he's lucky, yeah, he gets 2 workers. Captain's all choked up. He's going to move forward. Ben's going to do some nice blink action. He might just wait until those shields restore and possibly go back, but the Captain should be a bit scared, but he's macroing up pretty well, as long as he just doesn't lose units here and there like that, because stalkers will poke all day. You can't chase blink stalkers without medivacs. And yeah, he's just being really annoying now. If you manage to... Oh, the stim and the blink. Yeah, that's why you don't stim without medivacs, because you just basically lost 25% of your army there. Medivac coming out, so it's not bad. 2 medivacs now, and I think Captain might be trying to do some aggression here. Be aggressive, I mean. But doesn't look like Ben's gonna let him. He's just got superior numbers right now. Army supply even? Doesn't look even. But yeah, this is going to be spotted. You might want to blink up onto the high ground. Yep, that's as best as you could have done, I think. And oh, High Templar. That's gonna force the retreat for Captain, most probably. We have the Observer seeing everything, so um, you know, at this position, he has to defend. Oh, got some hero zealots. Maybe pulling back. Oh, storm. He does run his zealots into the storm and loses all the shields. But that second storm just made up for it. The zealots are going to kill all of these workers, and shortly Ben will be able to just take the lead and take down Captain. So that should be 1-1 now, and Captain will have the map choice. There's a small drop here from Captain, but Ben's got everything chronoed. It's not really going to bother him that much. Ben has to be worried about that choke, he can't commit there. Still, that hasn't been walked in at home. Finally some zealots coming in, but luckily that was enough to scare him off. He's going to go to the natural now. You'd probably want stalkers against the drop, because zealots can be kited. Oh, nice blink to the high ground, and that should take out that move back. So Ben losing quite a lot more than he should have. If you put in the stalkers instead of the zealots, he could just basically kite all day, while he had a defensive point across the main. But somehow Captain's coming back into this. Ben does have the tech lead. 1-1 is up for Captain, so even with Ben's tech lead, he doesn't have the bulk army. He's going to have to rely on some good storms. A lot more High Templar now. He's going to have to wait like 50 in-game seconds to get enough energy on those, I think. Oh no, he's got enough. And Captain, he's got the opportunity to check the third. Let's check his vision. No, he doesn't know that Ben has a third. Ben running into this with a great storms, and charge is done right now. So that was really awesome timing. He's going to keep picking off this army until they're dead. Captain should be started stepping, but I think he's just conceded that army doesn't want to bother with the APM. So now he's trying to reinforce his front. He saves a few units there, but Ben with the money ball right now, Zealot, High Templar, and even an Archon. This should be possibly GG. We'll see how Captain holds this. An awesome storm. Ben's just gonna pull back. Might be just waiting for another storm. Let's see. This one. Yeah, he's a few seconds off another storm. He's busy macroing, and Captain picks off some units. The High Templars are slow. Oh, Ben, that's really bad. He has some big mistakes there. And he ran the Zealots back after they spawned as well. Now he's going to lose everything. Yeah, so this is a kind of tug-of-war kind of game. Ben's losing a lot of units that he doesn't have to. He had a big High Templar army. He just had to wait for storms. Yeah, he's in the danger zone. Captain would probably know that Ben's got his third and take that out. Ben has absolutely no way, and it's like 20 minutes in. Ben hasn't barely soaked up his natural. Captain, on the other hand, is also cut some probes and drones. Ooh, that one medivac just goes down instantly. Oh, the Archon could be taking out that medivac, but he's actually just going to warp in some zealots instead. So yeah, we've got some high Templars, getting some energy. I think there's about 5 storms worth there, and that should be enough to drive Captain back. Takes off a pylon. Ben's just not producing anything. He's got nothing going down. He's got no money. He's trying to get his third up. That's why he's not doing anything. But yeah. Both players having decent minerals left on their natural at 23 minutes. So that's a bit strange. A big force sees the uncontested natural of Ben, and Ben will hopefully cut him off and take out all these useless storms. And now Captain's trapped. If these High Templars were just a bit closer, he could have done much better. But comes storms. Another storm. There we go. Another storm. And that's basically everything cleared up. He should walk those Archons in, so he doesn't lose too many. And what a lucky hold, I think, by Ben. Captain didn't think he'd have so many High Templars. Yep, we've got one storm left. Ben's got the third base. Captain's got the third base. Army supply favouring Captain right now. But Captain would be a bit too scared to push off until he has ghosts. And as I say that, he's getting ghost cloaking, and hasn't made any ghosts yet. He'll probably just wait until he's ready. And there we go, there's a ghost. So he's got full map control. Ghosts are good against Archons, but the ratio is pretty bad for Terran in that regard. You're gonna need quite a few ghosts to comfortably kill an Archon. But yeah, that's I think the best thing for Ben right now. We've got ghosts in production, but on the other hand, there's no High Templars anymore. We're going to drop in a third, as he distracted him at his natural. So some more units are getting killed, and Ben is on 25 probes. That's really got to suck. 26 minutes into the game. His warp-in failed. He's getting double dropped, his natural and his third. So now the supplier gap is 130 to 64. These little annoying trades are really, really annoying. If he just takes out one unit, Captain could spend $1,000 to just take out one unit, and that would be effective. Now he's just, sees the Archon, he saves that one, saves that drop. Almost gets another worker, but should pick up these 3 zealots. Now let's see the upgrades. Still on 1 against just plain old 1 attack. Captain will just macro away. Let's see, he's got enough barracks. He's got 8 barracks. He'll probably be putting in a few more barracks now. And then um, doesn't have the economy to do anything. All he can do is defend, and he can't even defend against what's out now, so he's pretty much doomed. He did have the advantage at a few points, but he gave away that advantage by leaving his army at Captain's natural, and the Captain just stimmed with medivacs and traded too well. Ben lost so much army in that mid-game that the Captain just was able to harass him quite easily. We've got a couple High Templar. I think he should keep a few of those for storms. Even though there are a lot of ghosts out, you still want High Templar because they're just like, storms are probably the best attack in the game. Now, units wise, we have 9 ghosts. That's a lot of ghosts. Our production tab tells it all. We got everything going on for Captain, and Ben can barely get out some probes right now, so yeah, this is just nasty. We got some cloaking ghosts going down, gonna do some EMPs, probably focus down those Archons, some big EMPs going down there. Yeah, Ben's gonna GG, Ben gets knocked out, so yeah, I hope I don't have to play Captain next.